Hello my fellow Keyblade wielders and welcome back to another video. I am the Kingdom Key, and in today's video for you all is a follow-up video to a Kingdom Hearts discussion video I did around about 4 months ago, speaking about the potential role of Donald and Goofy within Kingdom Hearts 4. Now this video is a complete speculation and discussion as to how I can potentially see the starting plot point of how Kingdom Hearts 4 could potentially start the game right off the bat. So just keep in mind that this is all speculation and also just all purely discussion based for fun, and while we wait throughout the dry spell for news on Kingdom Hearts Missing Link and on Kingdom Hearts 4. So here are some things that I've pieced together with information that we already know and scenes that we already know about, so let's dive in. As we all see, the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3, Sora and everyone else has defeated Master Xehanort and has of course restored the worlds and saved them once again, and everyone's going to go home. But as we know, Sora is going to look for Kairi because of what Xehanort did to her. And Sora wants to go save Kairi. That's who Sora is. He always wants to save others, even if it's at the risk of losing himself. And as Mickey clearly states to him, the power of waking isn't to go chasing hearts around, and if you do, we may never see you again. This is already leading up to Sora being sent to the afterworld of Quadratum, which we already know happens thanks to the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer reveal. Now, with this all happening, I feel like Sora did go looking around shortly, but then of course he ended up finding, as we know, Yozora. Now, this is where I honestly do believe that Yozora was sent on some kind of mission to maybe save Sora, in the sense that he had to defeat Sora in combat or be defeated by Sora, because the canon, or should I say true ending, meaning the good ending where Sora wins, is where he defeats Yozora in combat, and that is where Sora still gets sent to Quadratum. So maybe this was part of Yozora's role and mission all along, is to bring Sora to Quadratum, because maybe there's someone, not even mentioning probably Strelitzia and other lost members of Light, who need to come back and are stuck in the afterworld. Maybe more people from the Age of Fairy Tales, aka Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So possibly Yozora has completed his mission and needs to bring Sora into Quadratum to save those lost lights, because as we know, Sora has a heart that is connected to all, and Sora is the key that connects basically everything in Kingdom Hearts. And this, I feel like, is what Sora does best, and he's going to be a key role in bringing back these new and lost members of Light that need to come back. So I feel like that is how it's going to start with Sora. It's going to pick up right at the end like that. The next thing I want to talk about is quite obviously Lushu, the man himself, who is still wrapped in a lot of mystery. But I feel like now what's happening is that after Lushu gets his Keyblade back, the Gazing Eye, his and the Master of Masters Keyblade, he obviously reunites with the foretellers, as we know in this scene, and tells them, I hope that you like long stories. And I feel like after explaining to them what it is that happened to him and his role and his story, I feel like he's going to convince them all that they need to come back, and the Master of Masters has a plan that he needs to put in order and execution, and that the foretellers are needed once again. This being starting that they are all going to be a part of this role, and they're going to take on these darknesses that are clearly a big key part of this, because they're actual darknesses, they're not just like people. And I feel like these foretellers are going to have to somehow either use and adopt these darknesses into themselves, and then have a clash with Sora, because it is quite clearly Sora's role to defeat these new darknesses in some way, shape or form. And I feel like they're also going to be a part of Quadratum, and they're going to be there to seek out Sora, or maybe there's some of these darknesses, or at least one of them, in Quadratum. And they're gonna send these, foretellers around to other worlds as well in search of them, while the Master of Masters and Lushu get up to, well, whatever the heck it is that they're gonna be getting up to. The next key point I want to talk about with this is obviously something that I mentioned at the start of this video, that this is a follow-up to. Sora being lost, and of course it falling down to Donald and Goofy. Now I feel like Donald and Goofy have gone around to go and search for Sora, but of course so has Riku and the King, and maybe even Naminé has lended some kind of hand to help them all with this. So let me dive into this. As I am sure you are all aware from the scene in Kingdom Hearts 2, we see the Well of Souls in the underworld. Now, it has already been confirmed that in Kingdom Hearts Dark Road that the Portal of Souls, or the Well of Souls, leads to the final world. So potentially Donald and Goofy have some kind of inkling to this, and this is why I feel like they've gone to go and look and talk to Hades. It's not to directly save Sora, but to possibly end up asking him what it does, and can it lead to the final world. I feel like Donald and Goofy have this inkling that Sora isn't about the worlds, because maybe they went and looked in all the worlds that they've explored together and cannot find Sora. So therefore Donald and Goofy's mission is to find Sora, and maybe in so doing so, they go about the Well of Souls and dive in to find Sora. This then leads us to Sora waking up in Quadratum with Strelitzia, and Strelitzia explains to him that Quadratum is sort of a reality not known to Sora. This is a new reality, and it's an afterworld, and that this is Quadratum, and that Sora arrived here not long ago. As you said, he arrived here, a few days ago. And so Sora is here, but so is the Master of Masters and Lushu, and potentially some foretellers. And in doing so, the Master of Masters wants to test Sora, see how far he's come along, and so a dark side Heartless is brought with them. And this is, Sora being the hero that he is, ready to save the people of Quadratum. And I feel like Strelitzia explains to him a certain amount of things that Sora needs to know, and that things react differently in this plane of reality. I feel like maybe even the Keyblade transforms differently when in this form of reality as well. Maybe that explains the chain on the Keyblade transforming into a new chain that he can use to sort of, Spider-Man about the place. I guess that's the way I would say it. So I feel like maybe there is one of these darknesses located in Quadratum, or maybe as it's an afterworld, maybe certain afterworlds have a sort of afterworld Kingdom Hearts themselves, or maybe it's just the latter. There's these darknesses and the Master of Masters knows where one is, and it happens to be in Quadratum, and he wants to test Sora and his abilities. Anyway, that's how I could see Kingdom Hearts 4's story, or at least the start of the plot, starting for the story of Kingdom Hearts 4. Let me know what you all think down in the comment section below. Do you guys agree with this? How would you change this? How would you add to this? What do you think of this kind of discussion? Did you enjoy it? I'm sorry that it took me so long to follow this one up. I was planning to do so a while back, but I never got the chance to do it. And when I was sick, I didn't know how I wanted to explain it. Again, this is all unscripted, as you can probably tell. Let me know what you all think down in the comment section below. Did you like the video? If so, do me a favor, drop a like on the video. If you are new here, please do me a favor and subscribe today to become a fellow Keyblade wielder. I am always intrigued as to what you guys think of these discussions, how it gets you all thinking, and I hope that you all enjoyed today's video. As always, I hope that you all have a great day. May your heart be your guiding key. I am the Kingdom Key. Let me know if you like these Kingdom Hearts 4 discussions, as I feel like I'm doing quite a lot Kingdom Hearts 4 discussions and other Kingdom Hearts 4 content. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. As always, I am the Kingdom Key. I hope that you all have a great day. I hope that you all have a good one. Stay safe, be good, and as always, don't let anyone put you down. Stand up for what you believe in, as long as it's the right thing. Stand proud, stand tall, and do what makes you happy, as long as it affects yourself positively and others around you. Do your best, and I hope that you all have a good one. So until the next video, I hope that you all have a great day, and until then, I'll catch you all then. Peace.